very much looking forward to this one. Very much looking to this section. So Chris Boozy, the serial entrepreneur. And by the way, people say this sounds like a story. This is a story. This is what you do in a complaint. You paint a story. You make a story. You paint the picture here. Chris Boozy, serial entrepreneur. And by the way, guys, 1,170 of liking. Make sure you smash that like button. And if you're on Rumble and you're one of those, let's see what we're up to on Rumble right now. If you're one of those almost 650 people watching on Rumble, make sure you hit that plus, the plussy, because now we're going to be talking about that bussy. So here we go. Chris Boozy describes himself as a serial entrepreneur, software engineer, and political maven. By the way, I feel like maven is a feminine word. Anybody who calls himself a maven, I feel like they're asking to get their bussy clapped, but that's just my personal opinion. Words cannot express the feelings you get when building a product with a keyboard and a mouse and then release it to the world for millions of people to use. On information and belief, defendant Boozy is not a software engineer. So straight up, off rip, calling him out. Shit. That's good. That's actually good. Free Flyer says serial entrepreneur, serial failed, bankrupt, and unpaid rent judgment entrepreneur. Exactly. He is taking a lot of L's. This dude is taking a lot of L's. His LinkedIn profile does, however, describe him as having been employed as a computer service technician for the New York City Department of Education from September 1998 through November 2000. On information and belief, defendant Boozy has never released a virtual product that has been used by millions of people. A previous company of his called Comcore, however, did release 4 programs. Wallet Cloak, a system for encrypting and hiding cryptocurrency wallets. Music Chow, a free music downloading app. Byte Cent Bounty, a fun and easy way to discover new apps and games while getting rewarded. And Byte Cent, the first peer-to-peer rewards network powered by blockchain technology, which by every indication have all been used by virtually no one. So all these things he made literally were not used by anyone. No one downloaded this. So yes, he created these products, but they are nowhere. And once again, maybe they could have been good, but nobody's ever seen them. They haven't seen the light of day. Because he's a serial entrepreneur, Boozy's Comcore was not his first failed venture. The indication belongs to Insight Concepts, Inc., which in 2003 issued a press release making the following astonishing claims. The new face of software. New York-based company Insight Concepts redefines the term unique software. So this is, I'm not going to read this. I've read this before, but this is an article about Boozy. So I'll just continue because I don't want to go into too many of these articles. This is a 46 page complaint. But the summary is here. Despite claiming success of this software, this company was dissolved in 2004. So its company failed. So despite claiming success, his company failed. So once again, failed entrepreneur. And listen. And I see Max Mura is in the chat. Shout out to Max Mura, who was great in Tokyo, really hooked me up, gave me Wi-Fi, booze, everything I needed. Great guy, showed me around. So shout out to Max Mura. I will definitely be back to hang out with Max in Tokyo. He's very based and sake pilled. So look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't give people shit for failing, right? That's not a problem. As an entrepreneur, you're going to fail. But the thing is, you start, you do it again, you do it again, you do it again, and you don't engage in scams. That's my problem. My problem is he engaging in scams? Is he engaging in these things that are fleecing people of money? See, here's the thing. If you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to deliver value, that's different than an entrepreneur who's trying to deliver vaporware. There's 2 ways you can go. You can go with the scammer route or the deliver legitimate product route. And it is always better to have a legitimate product than a scam. It's harder, but you need a legitimate product. Even if the legitimate product is shit, at least it's legitimate product. It does something. It's not vaporware. It's not nothing. And what's up, Winning Reality? Winning Reality helped me prove this when he came in the chat. So shout out to him. And we proved that what he was offering was nothing more than vaporware. Boozy first achieved notoriety operating another crowdfunded project, a cryptocurrency called Blackcoin. Here we go. Guys, fists in the chat, BLM fists in the chat, and those are base legal mindset fists in the chat, right? Or Murphy's in the chat. You can also drop Murphy's for Black Coin. I want to see some love for Black Coin in the chat. Want to see some love for Black Coin in the chat. Shortly after joining one such forum, Bitcoin Talk, under the name Iconic Expert, Boozy himself, as a software engineer who was working with friends in the finance industry, introduced a new product, specifically a non-reloadable or single-use cryptocurrency-based payment card called Black Coin. And we got it in the chat. We got it in the chat. Yep. People asking where all the white coins at. Listen, man. Don't ask questions. Just accept the Black Coin. Shortly after, I feel like, by the way, I feel like Chris Boozy and Daryl Brooks would be like BFFs. I really do. Like they would both be just homeboys. Shortly after, Iconic Expert started using a form to solicit donations, which he said would help cover the cost of writing and distributing press releases to help support Black Coin in the market, which he did several weeks later. 2 weeks later, at the end of April 2014, Boozy again requested more crowdfunding. This time, $12K to finance a Wall Street promotional event at which 50 women wearing branded t-shirts would hand out Black Coin cards in the financial district. So this is a basic strategy. Honestly, it's a decent strategy, guys. If you get hot girls to hand out shit, that always does work. Now, I don't know whether his girls were actually hot or not. I imagine because it's Boozy, he hired some budget ass ghetto thoughts. But that's my 2.5 cents, right? He hired some some fucking nasty ass chicks, but who knows? By early May, supporters, investors, and purchasers of Black Coin cards were turning against Iconic Expert, who is accused of trying to control and censor the group, misstating his credentials and misusing donations. Despite claims by Boozy that the actual cards had been shipped, Boozy never disputed online claims that most purchasers never realized them, never received them. So they never got what they paid for. He never delivered it, right? He never delivered it. Boozy, however, refused to return any money and walked away from the Black Coin project, which subsequently recovered after the end of his involvement. Boozy, being a serial entrepreneur, was also involved in a controversy involving accusations of unethical pumping, often otherwise known as pump and dump schemes, involving two other cryptocurrencies, Liberty Coin and ByteCent. Literally, this is the type of pump and dump you do not want to be engaged in, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to pump and dump, it's on a Tuesday at a Hooters outside of Biloxi, Mississippi. That's the pump and dump you want. And make sure that you smash that glove icon before you engage in that type of scheme. But this is not good. And by the way, this is why people fucking hate crypto. Like, to be honest with you, and listen to me, I agree. If I got fucked over by somebody shilling some shit coin, i.e. a trashy cryptocurrency that somebody is pumping and dumping, they're leveraging the price is going to the moon, and then all of a sudden it drops and it never recovers. That's a pump and dump. I would be pissed off too. So I completely understand it. Anybody who's been fucked by this, it sucks. It really sucks. But yeah, make sure you do your research. That's all I'm saying. Before you buy anything, make sure you do your fucking research. All right, Bot Sentinel. So here we go. 2018. Defendant Boozy turned his attention away from crowdfunding to social media. Although formed as a New Jersey for-profit corporation, defendant Bot Sentinel solicits donations on its website, stating that Bot Sentinel is a crowd-funded project. And if you want to help us continue our mission of making social media platforms safer, This is how you know, by the way, whenever they want to make anything safer, it's a fucking safe space. Let me say that one more time. I'm going to go a little bit bigger on this. Actually, I'll do it on both. I'll go bigger on this. Whenever they say they want to make shit safer, they want to make it a safe space. You know it's fucked. Whenever you see any platform, any company, any of them say, we're just trying to make it safer. It's not safer for you. It's to cover their asses. I'll say it one more time. Whenever anybody says we're going to make it safer, it's not for you, it's for them. It's not for you, it's for them. It's to cover their ass. It's because they have liability, because they don't want to be responsible for this, or because they want to control you. But it's not because they actually care about you. They don't give a fuck. Back to small mode. Back to small mode. But yeah, let's make sure everything's all right. But yeah, crypto is painful, and if you get in the wrong coin, I definitely understand how you could get fucked pretty hard and be kind of salty. Ben SC, thank you for the $1 tip on locals, which is Boozy probably pumps and dumps with a stuffed sheep. I think he's got at this point, I really think that Boozy may have a Nate the Lawyer body pillow, because Nate the Lawyer lives fucking rent-free in his head. Like rent-free in his head. So Bot Sentinel, however, is not only crowdfunded. It has been paid by some well-known clients like Meghan Markle, Pete Buttigieg. Remember, this is literally Pete Buttigieg. We all know about what went down with him and what's going down with him. Former FBI lawyer Lisa Page and Amber Heard. So these are all people that are fucking sus, that are very, very suspect. Markle, Buttigieg, Page, Heard. These are his clients. It becomes obvious why Amber Heard engaged Bot Sentinel once the difference between what it claims to be and what it is made clear. They didn't deliver. See, he didn't deliver to Amber what was promised. He delivered her vaporware because she believed him. She believed him. They were two peas in a pod, Boozy and Amber. And all Amber wanted was to get Johnny. And that clearly didn't happen. That clearly wasn't what he delivered. Bot Sentinel is a service Boozy founded in 2018 that describes itself as helping fight disinformation and targeted harassment on Twitter. Once again, targeted harassment is anything that he doesn't like, anything tweeted at him. That's targeted harassment. Anything, including facts. We believe, according to the service's website, that Twitter users should engage in a healthy online discourse without the inauthentic accounts, toxic trolls, foreign countries, and organized groups manipulating the chaos. I don't know what he's talking about foreign countries, because I really am not sure what foreign country is manipulating the algorithm. If anything, there's some U.S. government manipulation, and we're going to see under Elon how much manipulation there is on Twitter. I think when we look at Twitter, when we actually get into the bones, I think we're going to find out a lot of shit about Twitter. And the work is just starting. And I know that Elon's in there, and I haven't covered Twitter hard because I think Elon's going to have some bombshells. And I'm waiting for more of those bombshells to come out. But I think there's some big stuff that's buried in there. And I think there's still people trying to hide the ball. But yeah, I would argue that the apparatuses of the state in the U.S. are probably a bigger problem than the foreign countries. That's my personal opinion. That might be a little too based. Oh, Jack Flack with a Rumble rant, $50, said $50 for standing up for rackets. Jack Flack, thank you so much for the Rumble rant. Really appreciate that, Jack. And Jack, listen, man, I'm going to stick up for rackets, not just because I'm trying to, whatever, because it's the thing of the moment. Nick Rekieta is my friend. Nick Rekieta is a good person. And I did not need permission. I did not need all of the evidence. I did not need every single piece of evidence to know that Nick Rekieta was wronged. So I will always stick up for people that I know are good people And I know they're deserving of my loyalty and my trust. And I know Nick Ricada is one of those persons. And if you've seen how things have gone down, if you've watched how things have been going down the last month, you can see that Nick is a trustworthy person. Nick indeed kept some of my secrets. He kept a big secret, which I'm sure a lot of you know, for a long time. And because of that, I know I can trust the guy. And that's why I didn't have to hesitate. So Nick is a bro. And it will always be a bro, you know, as long as he doesn't fucking as long as nothing crazy happens, he doesn't go off the edge or something. But Nick's a bro and I got his back. And we all have to have each other's back, by the way, or we're all going to fucking get buried under this avalanche of wokeness. You came out to Nick. Yes. That's it, guys. That's it. I came out. I'm intersex. You guys caught me. I'm intersex. You guys got me. Don't discriminate against me. I'm on YouTube, so I'm protected now. I'm protected now. Oh, and Danielle, send Spooky Spoon is asking for my email, so send that in the local send that in the YouTube chat so they can get that. But if you need my email, just go ahead and email me. That's always a good way to contact me. Squid says for $10 says the only Rumble rant said the only pumping and dumping anyone should be doing is single moms because you know they got them good juice boxes and snacks the morning after. Oh yeah, you know about those single moms. Speaking of pump and dump, we'll be doing the Farron and Bronca stuff later today. That's going to be my PM, which is your AM. So if you guys are insomniacs, that one's going to be good. It may be a drinking stream. See how I feel. My throat's been acting up. If I can make it a drinking stream, I will. If I can't, we'll just have a shit ton of fun on it. It'll be fucking hilarious. And Leslie Kohler sent $20 on Rumble rant, boozy books. So shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, especially on Rumble, because that keeps it really, really based and really helps out. Really helps out the channel. Really helps out the channel. Sorry, I got a really good meme to share with you guys. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is from locals. This is a good locals here. Y'all got any of that black coin? This is good. This is content. Guys, this is content right here. This is good stuff.